From the PEP Radio Newsroom, this is the daily news for August 12th, 2026. These are the stories we are following at this hour. ICE plans to give officers gloves that can deliver painful electric shocks. Immigration and Customs Enforcement officers may soon be outfitted with gloves that can deliver painful electric shocks intended to gain compliance from combative individuals. ICE plans to spend up to $20 million to purchase thousands of conductive distraction and de-escalation devices for officers and agents by March, according to a notice published Monday by the Department of Homeland Security. The devices are known as the G.L.O.V.E, G.L.O.V.E, which stands for Generated Low Output Voltage Emitter, and are manufactured by Compliant Technologies, LLC of Lexington, Kentucky. They've been used in recent years by some jails and police departments. DHS said Tuesday that it was working on a response to an Associated Press inquiry and offered no immediate comment. Jeff Nicholas, the founder and CEO of Compliant Technologies, wrote in an email, "Unfortunately, we are unable to speak on this subject." The notice said the solicitation for a no-bid contract could be published as early as Friday. Civil rights advocates expressed alarm at the plan, saying ICE officers already face criticism for their use of force with little oversight or accountability while enforcing President Donald Trump's immigration crackdown. In other Trump-related stories, Trump says advisors wanted him off Air Force One in Turkey during the NATO summit due to a threat. President Donald Trump said Tuesday that he slipped away from Air Force One after a recent summit in Turkey because the Secret Service and military wanted him on a different plane due to a threat. "I go by Secret Service and the military. They wanted me to go in a different flight, different plane," Trump said of sneaking off the presidential plane. His comments confirmed a report that first appeared in the Washington Post on Monday, saying that Trump stowed away in an airport catering container to slip into another airplane while Air Force One, filled with White House officials, security and support staff, and reporters, was sent into the sky out of Turkey, essentially as a decoy, just in case Iran made good on a credible threat of an attack. "I just have to do what they say," Trump told reporters after a trip to Ohio. And finally, a federal judge on Tuesday ruled against President Donald Trump's executive order that sought to create a federal voter list and directly involve the U.S. Postal Service in election operations in a way that would limit mail-in voting. U.S. District Judge Indira Talwani had already halted the order Trump signed in March, his second one attempting to set national election rules. On June 25th, she sided with Democratic state attorneys general in granting summary judgment, preventing the core parts of Trump's order from taking effect. Tuesday's ruling creates another legal hurdle for the Trump administration to overcome should it get the initial injunction lifted by the U.S. Supreme Court. That is now less than 90 days before the November 3rd, 2026 midterm elections, underscores the critical need for an injunction to prevent defendants from changing election rules on the eve of the election, she wrote. The Trump administration in late July requested the Supreme Court halt lower court decisions that have blocked the sweeping changes in nearly half the country. In the latest lawsuit, Talwani, who was nominated by Democratic President Barack Obama, sided with the League of Women Voters and other voting rights groups. Her ruling granting a preliminary injunction barred the Postal Service from taking any steps to implement the order for this year's midterm elections. She said the administration has so far declined to defend the constitutionality of the executive order. That's the news at this hour. PEP Radio is available on the Live 365 app, the homepage at paequality.com, Roku, Alexa, and wherever you find streaming radio. Up next, we have the Meadville area weather forecast here on PEP Radio.